I'm Mike.
I'm Jason.
Welcome to Snake Envy. So every week going forward, we're going to do a few questions of the day. We'll answer the question, but we're also hoping you'll answer them in the comments. These videos will be brief and just kind of generate conversation. The topic for today is regrets in the hobby. So this can be like the animal you owned and you decided at some point to sell it and it's haunted you ever since, or maybe it's the purchase opportunity you had that you passed on. I can only imagine as a breeder how often you have to make these kind of decisions about what to keep and what not to, or maybe it's a holdback you let go and then you're like, why did I do that?
Yeah.
So let's start with you. What's your big regret?
I regret selling my group of Bloody Line hypo red milks back in the early 2000s when they were still new. They're still rare, kind of, I guess, and I have them now. But I had a nice little group, and I had some outcross stuff, and I even bred a greenish weird milk that I feel was a wild caught animal.
Wow.
I don't know if that would have changed anything, but yeah, I regret, and I'm sure I'm forgetting something probably even more important, but I can't think of it at the time. But.
So even though you have them again now, you would have been that much further ahead, and who knows what you might have developed in those years.
They cost more than than they did in '96. So,
yeah.
They haven't gone down. They've gone up. And that's true to several species, but
yeah. My biggest regret is that I didn't get into pits, so the genus Pituophis, sooner as pets. I've had them now for about 5 years, but I wish I could say it was 15. They are that amazing. If any of you are debating whether you want to get into gophers, bulls, or pines, do it. Don't even hesitate. They are amazing, and I wish I had more experience with them as pets.
Yeah, I was a king snake, milk snake guy.
I was too, for years and years and years.
I was at a breeder's house, and they had some albino Sonorans for sale, and I had a few bucks in my pocket, and it was enough to buy a pair of albino Sonorans. And
how many years ago?
It was in like 98 or something.
Yeah.
And how quickly I fell in love with pits, because, my gosh, they don't give me any crap. They just want to eat every time. And you can watch them grow almost overnight. It's amazing.
Everything about them is amazing.
The power, the strength, the vocalization.
The size is perfect. They're big, but they're not, boa constrictor python big, but they're big enough, and they're strong, and their personalities, and they're active. They eat. They're almost trouble-free. They're beautiful. I used to herp them in the wild in a couple different places I lived, and they were the snake that you saw kind of commonly. Mm-hmm. And I made the mistake, I think we all do it to some degree. There's that snake in the wild that you don't really appreciate because you see it all the time.
Yeah. Well, and I just posted a video on this like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like, I found this giant Great Basin. It was over 4 foot, and they're common, but how majestic was that thing when I came across that on the crawl?
Yes.
On a trail, and it's a big animal, and it's just impressive, and
their defensive displays are amazing.
I mean,
just everything about them.
I just love them.
I fell into the trap of, thinking that a California king snake was that much more exotic, because everywhere I lived there weren't any. And so I was a king and a milk guy for a long time too, and it's because they seem more exotic than those gopher snakes that you see everywhere. So Yeah, if you're thinking at all about pits, go for it.
Not that we wanted to turn this into a pit.
No, but it's definitely my
I can't
biggest
outbrag
regret.
about them.
Yeah, it's my biggest regret because they are that amazing, and I could have been enjoying them. I had plenty of opportunities to buy them throughout the years, and always thought, why? Why do I want one of those? I'm going to see one. I'm going to see one next week. So tell us in the comments what your biggest regret is. Is it an animal you let go? Is it an animal that you still haven't bought that you know you should? Or is it the animal you let go? Let us know in the comments. Thank you.
Thank you.